morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Frostbite channel. Justin Jakin here, coming at you from Baker Lake, Nunavut. You guys might remember me from a video on the Frostbite channel not too long ago where I caught a big old lake trout in some super shallow water. We're gonna go hit the big lake today and see if we can't do a little bit of sight fishing. There's definitely potential for char, almost a guarantee for lake trout. As you can see behind me, we got the snowmobile loaded up and ready to roll. We have assortment of Frostbite rods and lures ready for battle. It is ungodly cold today, but this is kind of standard for the north. I think it's like 45 degrees below 0 Celsius, which is like 50 below Fahrenheit, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm gonna get moving. My fingers are starting to freeze off. Let's go see if we can put some big lake trout and char on the ice. Let's go. Woo! Okay, so we made it. That was only about a 10-minute ride, but holy smokes, was that cold. I should also mention that I fished this exact spot in the exact same method last weekend. I made a video of it for my own channel. If you haven't checked it out, check out Justin Jakin Assorted Meats on the YouTube. I left the shack out over the week. Batten down the hatch was pretty good, but I feel like in the last video it's a little bit too deep. I was fishing in about like 7 or 8 feet of water. I'm gonna go today up the ante a bit and go shallower, maybe like 5 feet. That way we'll be able to see everything go down a little bit clearer. So what we're fishing here is a big, beautiful rocky point drop off. There's like a fairly shallow little underwater point here. And then it drops off about 50 yards away into about 40 feet, tapers off, and then drops again at the 80. So this is like a prime big money lake trout spot. I've caught some big mamas here over the last couple of years. Look at how pretty that is. That's just unbelievable. But I'm gonna shut my mouth, move the shack, start drilling our sight fishing hole. My fingers are literally about to fall off. Okay, bye. So that right there is why you never, ever leave your shack not attached to something. If I didn't have that shack attached to the Strike Master, it would have been gone. But these are just the conditions we have to deal with in the north, man. It's hard work, but like I always say, it's the agony and pain that makes the victory so much sweeter. So I'm gonna finish getting this shack set up and get inside, because I told you about 45 minutes ago that I was freezing to death, and it's not getting better. Okay people, I think we're at a spot now where we can finally get this show on the road. The fun just don't stop in 50 below 0. It took so long to get the heater going. I broke a zipper on the shelter. Camera gear wouldn't run for a good 30 minutes. I think I've been out here for like 2 hours now, and I'm just gonna start drilling the sight hole now. So I think what I'll do is drill a sight hole along this deeper edge here. So right there's like 3 feet, maybe 4 to 5 feet there. So I'll drill a nice hole right across here, and that's where we'll fish. Okay, woo! We got it. Oh man. Okay, we finally got that drilled out. Now I just gotta push that big block of ice underneath, and we're in the money. There it is. Breathe. Maybe I can just pull this big prick out. I don't know how heavy that'll be. Way too heavy. Ooh! There's a big trout! There's a big trout here. What do I do? Okay, we're not ready. F it, we gotta go for it. That looked huge. Haven't quite got that big block moved yet. Let's go with the dinner bell. I just seen a big trout swim by right between the crack there. Like right where I'm dropping this dinner bell. Ooh, he just swiped at it. That's a big one. Got him. Yes! Oh, that's a char! Boys! That's a char! Oh my goodness, I thought that was a big trout. This is a nice char. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Baby. Oh, we got him. Yes. Man, that's a beautiful char. Okay, let me get this guy unhooked. Man, I was not expecting for that to be such a nice char. I'm gonna clean this guy off just for a second. Boys, let me open this window. Have a look at that Arctic char. I totally thought that was gonna be a nice big lake trout, but pleasant surprise, it ended up being the pride of Nunavut. What a stud. Check this guy out. Now, normally I would keep this fish, but he's got some wonky, ugly stuff on his back here. Don't really know what that is, so we're gonna get this guy back. But look at that beauty. That's probably like a 24, 25 incher. Unreal. See ya, buddy. Oh yes, what a start. I haven't even got the hole cleaned yet. So I was trying to move that big ice block out of the way of this big hole. It's such a big flippin' iceberg that it's almost impossible to move out of the way, and I saw just a little glimpse of a good-sized fish swim by. So I dropped down the little tungsten white glow dinner bell, and that shark couldn't resist. Unreal. Okay, let's get this done. Let's finish this up. Little contraption I've created here just for sight fishing to help scoop out more of the shaving. Just a milk crate on your old standard scoop, but what I've done is I've added the lid to like a 5-gallon bucket that I punched a bunch of holes, and this is just going to make it so much easier to scoop up all these shavings in just a couple scoops instead of plucking away with our little normal size scoop. You got to remember to slowly lift the shavings out so the water kind of seeps out. Look at that. Oh, look how much we got. Whew, that's a heavy boy. Whee! Easy work. Okay, we got that camera set up. I think we're fully set up. I need to cut this light off because that is going to make it hard to see. It's going to be harder for you to see me, but who wants to see my ugly mug anyways? This ain't about me. Okay, so what we're going to do to start out here, we're going to do a 1-2 punch combo. What we have here is the little purple dinner bell. It's going to be on the 39-inch medium heavy deadbolt, new model from Frostbite, fiberglass construction, so has some super heavy durability to it. 39-inch models are actually perfect for jaw jackers and things. So as you can see, it buckles over pretty good. So you can get it into those automatic hook setting contraptions. But regardless of that fact, they're still super deadly rods. So punch 1, punch 2. What we got here, our boy 100mm tantrum on my personal favorite rod from Frostbite. 46-inch extra heavy slugger boy. So kind of the thought process between this is like opposite ends of the spectrum for bait sizes. We have the smaller dinner bell in case there's char. There's also potential for grayling, smaller lake trout, and the big mama rattle bait to call fish in of all species and sizes, but also to seal the deal on a big lake trout if it swims through. So let's get these down. I'm excited. I know that hole is still pretty ugly and I will clean it better, but I just want to have rods in case there's fish in the area so we're not missing any opportunities at all. Okay, bait's down. Quickly scoop out this hole. Okay, so to up the ante a bit, what I'm going to do is, if you've watched my sight fishing video, you'll probably know what I'm about to do. Brought along with me some Cisco's that I caught over the summer. I'm just going to chop these up into really fine little bits and chum down there, just to get some scent in the area, get some little snacks for these fish to come and hopefully trick them out of the Cisco snack and into eating our tantrum or dinner bell. Just gonna cut it super tiny. Start with that. I feel like a sushi chef. Why is that so hard to say? Sushi chef. There we go. Cisco sashimi. Wow. Cisco sashimi. Man, I can't speak. I guess Japanese anyways. Just gonna warm these up in my hands a little bit and then make it rain.
Yeah, I'm in this bitch with terror. Got a head full of stacks, better grab an umbrella. I make it right, I make it right.
Yes, hello, Frostbite Fishing.
Okay, the way we need you to answer the phone is, it's a great day at Frostbite. This is Justin speaking.
It's a great day at Frostbite. It's Justin speaking.
Is that good? I tried to.
That's good.
You should have seen my face when I did that. I'm gonna review the footage, but I'll probably cringe.
What's with that jar? Why is it so skinny? That's just how it looks when standing next to you.
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that. No, it's because char are not so. It's because char, and that leads me to my next point. Char spend the majority of their winter hibernating, and come late spring and summer, when the ice starts to melt, they make their voyage to the ocean where they feed, only to return in fall to spawn and then begin their hibernation once again. A weird life a char lives.
You're reading off Wikipedia, right?
No, that was from the heart. I was telling the viewers of Frostbite YouTube about a char's life. Oh, char. No, come back.
What?
Shh, there's a char.
Oh, you're fishing right now. Did it look like it was hibernating the way it was swimming?
I mean, it's hard to say really. Who am I to judge?
Justin, what's up?
Who that?
Hey,
New phone, who this?
JP.
Oh, you sounded like you had like such a deep, robust voice there for a second. Not saying that you don't, but just more so than usual, you know?
Was JP.
Come on. Oh, what? Shh. Oh my god, there's three char.
Stay quiet.
Okay.
I can hear you. Hey, also stay calm.
I can't. My heart is pounding. That was so cool. Oh my god, was that cool? Oh, please come back. Those were cool.
Were they big?
They were all probably like 18 inches or so, I would assume. There was 4 of them. Oh, but they didn't even show any interest in eating.
Oh, they're hibernating right now. It's great that they even be swimming, but yeah, they're in full hibernation mode.
That was so flippin' cool. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna say something to the camera. What the hell do I say to the camera?
Tell them about how fast your heart's beating right now.
My heart is beating fast right now. Aaron, line. What's my next line?
There's nothing quite like it.
There's no.
My favorite way to fish. It
There's
doesn't even matter if I catch any. It's just so exciting to see them.
There's nothing quite like it. My favorite way to fish is like this. What was the next part?
Yep. Did you already say heart beating out of your chest?
Oh, yeah.
Exhilarating and stuff?
Heart beating is exhilarating and stuff. Char, we're in the water there swimming through and by. Okay, well, fish frostbite. That's enough for me today.
Woo! Woo!
They want me.
Another one that give me 4 lines running.
Okay. Let me finish this. I need to catch one.
Have a great day.
Goodbye. Oh my goodness. I don't know how well the sight fishing camera picked that up, but there were 4 beauty-sized char that just swam by through this big old sight fishing hole. As I mentioned, char notoriously kind of become almost completely inactive throughout the winter. There is that small little window though in late fall to early winter and in spring where you can catch them through the ice. But honestly, just even seeing them through the sight hole is so flippin' exhilarating. Man, I hope I can put one more of these on the ice with the sight footage rolling. Jeez, okay, let's go, baby. That's so motivating. Okay, it's about 2 p.m. now. Sun's gonna be going down to the point where we won't be able to see into the water in maybe an hour. So we got an hour left to make it happen. Caught that one char as we were setting up. We did see a bunch of char swim through, which is super cool, but it would be so much nicer to put hands on one. Even a lake trout would be sweet too. So we're gonna keep grinding it out. I'm gonna switch up the smaller size dinner bell with, right here, Dragon Slayer. Cut a little piece of the top off just to make it a little shorter. And we'll see what we can do. Last hour, we need to make this happen. Man, that Dragon Slayer just looks so flippin' good. I'm not sure why we haven't been using this all day. So as I mentioned in previous videos with the Dragon Slayer, look at how good that looks jigged aggressively. It darts around with that super nice action that lake trout loves so much. But for those more finessey situations, you can kind of just bop it on the spot, and that little tail is just flapping in the breeze. Such a versatile lure. I love the Dragon Slayer. Probably not what I would think first and foremost for Arctic Char, but lake trout sure do love them. Oh, big trout, big trout, big trout. No, 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 no. There was a big trout. There was a big lake trout. I was messing around with the Dragon Slayer and it ate the dinner bell and I wasn't ready. Oh. Okay. Let's get the, I'm shaking. I'm totally shaking. That was a monstrous trout. Oh boy. Let's get the Dragon Slayer down. Come on. Give us another chance, baby. Give us another chance, please. Please, 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 please. Come on. Oh no, 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 no. That was the one. Oh, that was the fish we've been waiting all day for. It was probably like a 15+ pound lake trout.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains.
You guys, I'm pretty rattled. That was a huge lake trout. And it had the dinner bell in its mouth. I don't know what happened. I set the hook and it must have opened its lips just as I was setting the hook and it pulled it right out. I'll have to review the footage, but man, that one hurts. That was the buzzer beater. That was the one. Oh my goodness. All right, people, on that note, we're gonna pack it in. It's past the point of being able to see the lures in the water now, thus eliminating the whole principle of sight fishing. Maybe a bit of an anticlimactic end. Kind of sucks I didn't get to show you a few more fish up close, but I guess that's why they call it sight fishing and not sight catching. But got to see a lot of fish, got a nice char, missed that big lake trout. That one really, really, really stings. But you know, things like that, they only fuel the fire more. I'm gonna hit the drawing board, maybe dial this sight fishing thing in even harder, and we're gonna get some redemption. Ice fishing season is just getting started. I guess this is a good time to let you guys in on some news. Gonna be working full time with Frostbite over the winter, so you're gonna be seeing a lot more of this ginger mug. Thanks for tuning in to the Frostbite channel. We'll see you again soon. Peace.